Strategy Deduction. Step 1. Define the strategy deduction framework. The strategy deduction framework. Strategic intentions of the enterprise are typically defined at very high levels of abstraction and are not readily relatable to the discussions and activities in the enterprise architecture. Yet architectural considerations are an important part of any strategic transformational program, and IT strategy planning must be done within the context of the business to be of any value for the enterprise. planningIT provides a strategy deduction framework to support a moderated process for deriving EA initiatives. In working through hierarchies of goals and strategic intentions, organizations can gradually close the chasm between the business strategy and the enterprise architecture, as each level becomes more action-specific to the point that actions can be translated into IT programs. Network levels. The names and number of hierarchical levels in the strategy deduction framework, or network, are freely definable. Optionally, planningIT delivers a predefined template consisting of 6 separate network levels: vision, external trends, business drivers, business requirements, architecture requirements, initiatives. Each network level can consist of any number of strategic intentions called value nodes in planningIT. In our example, the value node at the business requirements network level is Identify complementary product offering. In its profile, you can see the value node's parent nodes and subnodes. Value nodes. A value node can belong to more than one parent node. In fact, value nodes relating to more than one parent node demonstrate efficiency in fulfilling strategic intentions, and could thus be of greater value to the organization than other nodes. Here we can see that the initiative, Lean Supply Chain Management, supports several architecture requirements. Value nodes are defined using a simple dialog box. In this example, we are adding the initiative Lean Supply Chain Management to the architecture requirement, Secure accurate data feeds into production processes. Step 2. Assign the architecture to strategic intentions. Architecture. Strategy deduction is certainly not new to most organizations. What is new, however, with planningIT is the ability to include architectural considerations into the strategy deduction discussion. planningIT enables the user to associate parts of the architecture with strategic intentions, and thus understand the effects of certain intentions before deciding on actions that may prove to be disadvantageous for the enterprise later on. Affected architecture. Here we can see all of the business processes, business capabilities, and objects associated with the architecture requirement automatically identify cross-selling potential. The business support map. Additionally, a business support map shows which supporting IT is associated with a certain strategic intention. Here we can see that the existing application support, shown here in blue, for corporate marketing and sales for the various business processes consists of several different applications, and thus does not facilitate automatic identification of cross-selling potential. The business support map. Using the business support map, IT planners can plan for a new uniform marketing platform, shown here in green, to enable the business processes to interact with each other more efficiently and achieve the goal of automatically identifying cross-selling potential. Demands and proposals. Once an initiative has been decided on, a demand will be created for defining the target solution and setting up the proposal for evaluation and approval by the Project Review Board. Before creating a new demand, the user can determine which demands and proposals already exist that support the initiative before submitting new ones. Here we can see that we would be fulfilling existing demands and proposals by embarking on the initiative CRM 2010. Drawing the relationship from the strategy deduction framework to architecture elements and demands and proposals provides the means to be able to backtrack projects to their origins. Step 3. Evaluate strategic intentions. Value nodes. Users apply measures to strategic intentions to evaluate each intention's contribution to the ascendant intention. The result is automatically calculated end values for identifying programs that contribute most to achieving the corporate vision. In the dialog box to the right, we can see how the value nodes at the network level business drivers are set in relation to each other according to importance in achieving the external trend, faster innovation and technology cycles. The weights graph. Simple graphs enable the user to see at a glance the proportional distribution of the weights of the strategic intentions. Weights. From the top of the strategy network, we can see the weights of the value nodes at each network level. Here, for example, we see the relative weight of each of the business requirements in this network. We can see that these three requirements carry the most weight at this network level by virtue of their greater importance over other requirements and/or the number of intentions in the ascendant level they support. Changes to the weights in other requirements would result in a very different picture. Finally, at the initiative network level, we can see the ranking of the initiatives. At first glance, it seems as if a new CRM solution should be the initiative we embark on. However, the weights do not add up to 1, indicating that there is an inconsistency in the strategy network. Inconsistencies. In the Strategy Network Inconsistencies report, we can find out where the inconsistencies in the network are. An inconsistency is the result of a value node not having an ascendant or descendant node. Here we can see that the business requirement, plan and develop competencies, does not have a subnode, thus resulting in incomplete calculations. Once the network is complete, with every node between vision and initiative being connected to the neighboring levels, the ranking of the initiatives will be accurate and suitable for basing decisions on. Thank you for visiting our product tour, Strategy Deduction.